seconds and counting. Team
Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Clutch City Entertainment back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the Houston Astros, and more specifically a potential trade candidate for the Astros, and that candidate is superstar outfielder from the Minnesota Twins. It has been a common rumor among the MLB right now that the Twins are looking to trade Buxton out of fear that they will not be able to re-sign him. So Buxton, who is 27 years old, plays center field, and through 61 games this season was arguably the best outfielder in the league this year. Now, that is also the reason why trading for him might not be the best idea, because he does have a past concern with injuries, and there's no point in trading for him if you're only going to get 60 games out of him. Now, let's just get on to Buxton's season, why he was arguably the best outfielder in the league this season when he did play. Now, his basic stats are very eye-popping just alone. 1,000 OPS and a 306 batting average with 19 home runs through 60 games, which is pretty big. Especially since he's not known for having a crazy amount of power. He was on pace. Actually, no, never mind. My bad. He had his most home runs ever this season, while only playing 60 games. But that is also because he's never actually played even 150 games before. The most games he's played in his career over a season is 140. Now, for his advanced stats, for people who like those, he had a 169 WRC plus and a 419 weighted on base average. That is really good, in case you don't know how or don't know about either of those two. That is very good. Now, for his defense, he was not even just the best defensive outfielder, the best defensive player in general. Through 60 games, he had 7 outs above average. And for reference, Carlos Correa, who everyone was going crazy over his defense this season, had 12 through the whole season, while Buxton had 7 through 60 games. And another stat, one that's better for outfielders, or not better for outfielders, that's even better for infielders than it is for outfielders. Defensive runs saved. Carlos Correa, I'm going to use him as an example again because every Astros fan knows Carlos Correa. Carlos Correa had 21 defensive runs saved, and that was the most in the league this season. That was the most in the league this season. And Buxton, through 60 games, had 10. The number doesn't sound crazy at all, but whenever you put it into perspective, Carlos played most of the season. I think he played around 150 games. Buxton played just over a third of the season and recorded 10. So Buxton, that just goes to show how crazy of a defender Byron Buxton was this season. And exactly what we'd be getting for him, or from him, my bad. Now, as for potential players to trade, this is where it kind of becomes a little controversial. Byron Buxton, you don't know if you'll be getting a full season out of him. And as his past shows, you won't. He's never played a full season. The most he's played is 140. That's still missing 22 games. And you could take away 10 for rest days, and that's still missing 12 games. And even then, he might just be a rental, because if the Twins are scared that they couldn't re-sign him, while I don't know a lot about the Twins' contract and cap situation, well, not cap, but how much money they have right now. I don't know a lot about their money situation. They definitely don't have more people to pay than we do. So that means if they couldn't keep him, then we probably wouldn't be able to either. Now, for the people we could trade, probably we'd have to throw in a starter, like let's just say Framber Valdez for one, because he's one of the older guys in our rotation, and I feel like his last season was the best he'll get, and even if he does make improvements, it'll be minor. But he's still a great pitcher, although he didn't perform like it in the World Series. But that's not what this is about. 2 starts don't make or break a season. Now, we'd likely have to throw in Chaz and or Jake Myers, or swap either of those two out with Jose Siri. And so that would be a potential trade package of Framber Valdez, Chas McCormick, and Jose Siri or Jake Myers. Now, that would be worth it if there was no injury concerns with Buxton, because Jake looked great through however many games he played this season. It wasn't a lot, but Jake is also coming off of surgery, so I don't know about how he'll perform next season, and he's likely to miss time anyways. So I'd be fine with trading him if it was for Buxton. And Framber was great. However, I feel like if we could sign somebody else or just pull Javier from the pen, because Javier was supposed to be a starter and still is. However, we had too many pitchers in our rotation to actually start him, so we put him in the bullpen and had him as a long reliever, which was great, by the way. He absolutely performed in the postseason, aside from Game 3 of the World Series, I think it was. Now, that's it for this video. I hope y'all liked and enjoyed. Make sure to tell me your thoughts down below on what you would trade for Buxton, what the max offer would be, or even if you'd trade for him at all, because there is a lot of concerns when regarding Buxton. And peace.